What are manifest and latent functions? Have you ever wondered how social practices can have both obvious and hidden effects? This is where the concepts of manifest and latent functions come into play, thanks to Robert K. Merton. Merton, a key figure in sociology, introduced these ideas to help us understand how social structures work. Manifest functions are the intended and visible outcomes of a social practice or institution. These are the goals that everyone recognizes and expects. For instance, think about education. The manifest function of education is to provide knowledge and skills through formal instruction. When students attend school, they know they are there to learn. On the other hand, we have latent functions. These are the unintended or less visible consequences of social practices. They are not openly acknowledged but still play a role in shaping society. Using education again as an example, a latent function might be the social networks that form among students. While they are learning, they are also building friendships and connections that can last a lifetime. Merton's framework helps us see the difference between what people consciously aim for and the broader effects their actions can have. For example, a law against theft has a manifest function of reducing crime. However, it may also strengthen community values by reinforcing shared rules, which is a latent function. By using these concepts, sociologists can study how institutions maintain social stability. Even the unintended outcomes can contribute to social cohesion. This shows us that social systems are more complicated than they seem. Merton's work is central to functionalist analysis, highlighting that both intended and unintended consequences shape our society. When sociologists analyze institutions like religion, family, or government, they apply this framework to uncover hidden social dynamics. For example, the manifest function of a family is to provide emotional support. Meanwhile, a latent function could be teaching children societal gender roles. By identifying both types of functions, researchers can gain a fuller picture of how societies sustain order and adapt over time. Merton's ideas also explain why institutions persist, even when they seem inefficient. Latent functions often meet unspoken needs, like creating jobs through bureaucratic processes that might appear redundant. This approach encourages us to look beyond surface-level explanations and consider the deeper roles institutions play in our lives. Manifest and latent functions show us that social practices have layered impacts. While intended goals drive how institutions are designed, unintended consequences frequently shape long-term societal outcomes. Merton's theory remains a foundational tool for understanding the interplay between individual actions and broader social structures.